boys are absolutely fantastic. I wish when I did used to play this game that I was even half as good as they are now. We are hoping for a really, really good match quite quickly at the start of the stream here. We have got what I would call a very technically sound team on our hands. I'm not entirely sure about Illinois Wesleyan, but I'm very much looking forward to how this is going to go.
I am too. I saw them do some practice. Wubik was doing some really good work. Flo looked pretty solid on it too, and Drew was also really good. So I'm looking forward to this matchup here.
Yeah, we've got a really great team. Their aerials are fantastic. They know where they want the ball to be and how to get it to
where it needs to go.
Exactly. I mean, you're orange, you're blue. The ball has to go to the other side of the field. If you've ever played soccer, then you know exactly where it's supposed to.
I know we're in the U.S., but it's football. Come on. I'm admittedly biased, though.
I'm biased. I would usually call it football, if I'm being 100% honest. But today, we're in the States. We'll call it soccer. It's what they call it here. It rolls off the tongue a little bit better for most of the folks back home.
Granted, the term soccer started off in England in the late 1800s.
Yeah.
So it was originally used in the UK over the United States, and we just took it over. And I think it was the Spanish invasion, quote unquote, when Barcelona and Real Madrid started dominating in the 60s when the UK called it football.
That sounds about right from what I've heard about the history and the debates, everything online. I need to fix my hair quickly. The long hair is not doing me any favors today.
Well, look at the bright side, Jordan. At least you have hair there, unlike some people here.
It has been a very long time coming for me to get my hair this long. I've been growing it out since 6 years now. I've been rocking the long hair.
Heck yeah, man.
It has gotten short every now and then, and I have regretted every single haircut at that point. But otherwise, we are rocking it. It is looking lush and lovely. Although you've got me beat on the beard department.
Yeah, just a little bit. This is, believe it or not, this is only a month and a half.
That's a month and a half worth of growth. This is...
I shaved for the start of semester, so...
I've been growing since May. Since May. And it is...
So my discovery from my years of beard care and growing this luscious brown piece that you call a beard has been shave it. Honestly, shaving it and then making sure you always get it going is how you get it to grow longer. And then just when you shower, wash it. Just the basic stuff. I wish I could invest in actual beard care stuff.
I do.
The dream is to get it down to here. So
I could never. I don't think that would just annoy the living daylights out of me getting all my food as I'm trying to eat.
It's already there. What are we talking about?
I mean, yeah, it already gets there.
The mustache is the worst.
But I don't want to have to sit down and have my beard sitting in my food. I already get that with my hair. There's enough hair over my apartment. Everyone complains about it already. I don't need my beard hair becoming part of that problem.
And the shower drains are abysmal, I bet.
Oh,
when it's time to clean them out.
We have a bottle of drain cleaner on standby 24/7 because it is...
And I just got to say, shout out production, and once again, making us look amazing tonight, eh?
Yes, always.
Look at them, right over there. Those wonderful people right over there. Look at them go.
They put in a lot of work. I'm usually, if people have never seen me on stream before, this is only my second time casting. I am usually sitting next to those guys, making sure the game's running properly and getting everything working. But today's a day off. I decided I'm going to come back. I'm going to be here.
He had such a good experience with Ham that he has to come back. Unfortunately, it's not League of Legends, but I am glad to have you here, Jordan.
It is not League of Legends. We missed League of Legends this week, unfortunately.
I don't have my hat to give the old...
Yeah, it was a bit sad. I was very much looking forward to that game, especially after last week's performance.
I heard it was pretty dominant last week.
Last week was extremely, extremely dominant from a League of Legends team. I have unclear situation on where the team is at the moment in terms of future match schedules, but I don't believe we'll be getting much more League of Legends this semester, unfortunately. And if Commander is watching, if he's in chat, I'm going to apologize to you personally because I told you on Monday that we were getting League of Legends for Tuesday.
Lied? Oh,
Well, on Monday we were supposed to have a League of Legends match. It got cancelled that Tuesday morning, unfortunately.
yeah, I remember seeing that. I was very disappointed for you. I was really looking forward to watching you and Ham slay it for us over here for League of Legends. But
Yeah, I was.
now it's you and I and this wonderful game called Rocket League.
Yeah, and this wonderful game called Rocket League.
As soon as we figure out getting everything set up here,
We just had some slight technical issues. I believe on our side, actually, we just needed to get some games updated, but we're getting the lobby set back up. We'll hopefully
shout out Kiwi here, making sure that we get everything all ready to go here for
Yeah.
our matchup here against Illinois Wesleyan.
Wesleyan, I believe it's pronounced. But this is also the English language, and
Nobody
there's no
speaks English
correct
here.
way to pronounce anything, apparently.
Nicht English sprechen auf Deutsch bitte.
I
But anyway,
I understood exactly what you said, and that's about the limitations of my
That's all you need to
speaking
know.
of German.
I know enough in several languages to navigate back to English where I can butcher that language worse than any of the other ones.
I can tell enough people that I don't speak their language for them to be confused about whether or not I can actually speak their language.
Exactly, and that's sometimes that's what you need when you're visiting other countries.
That is true. It is something.
Especially with here at Minnesota State, we have a vast array of studying abroad opportunities. We have and a bunch of people coming in to learn from their home countries, like our man Jordan here.
Yeah, myself, I am from a tiny little part of the world called South Africa.
Boo! Sorry, Flex.
In the southern part of South Africa, it does get confusing. You can Google it. It does exist, I promise you.
So I hear rumors that for South Africa, it's Cape Town and then everything else.
That's what a lot of people believe. That is the general census. Most people would be like, "Oh my God, I know South Africa exists. Where do you go from?" And then you tell them your hometown, and it's like, I have no clue that even existed.
It's like when Irish people come over, or when Americans go over to Ireland to go home and go check it out, and they're like, and the Irish people will ask you, "Where are you from?" And then you'll go, "Oh, I'm Irish."
Yeah. Or one thing I've seen a lot on the internet is when Americans travel and they'll say, "I'm not American. I'm from I'm from like it would be over here. I'm from the Twin Cities, or I'm from Mankato." You'll say the town where you're from, or just like the general state or something. You won't just say like
the
I'm
face
from
them, just the reaction, just from like, okay, yeah, okay, it's a.
Yeah, that genuine confusion of like, I have no clue what the hell you just said. Can you please explain that properly? Production, one quick thing. I have no sound in my headset at the moment.
But I'm enjoying this. This is a lovely experience.
Okay, it is. Okay, cool.
This is the way it is.
It is the way it is. It is how it is back home when you're playing video games with your friends. And
wait, you don't have music playing in this thing normally? What the like? What are we doing
here? It depends on the game we're playing. If it's If it's League of Legends that I'm playing with my friends back home, it is absolutely music going on in the background.
Wait, you're listening to music with your friends, but you're not going to talk to them? Brother.
No, we've got the music bots. We've got the music bots in the Discord chat. We've got
Shout
jockey
out
music.
to Gillette Pepsi. Look at here with this lovely Rockstar Punch to help saving my life today.
Yeah.
You can get these all over the campus here at MSU.
He's rocking the Rockstar Punch. I've got a Rockstar Focus. We've got a white peach flavor. It's not my...
helps your focus.
It's my second flavor of the Rockstar
flavor?
Focuses. Favorite. Words. English. It's been a long day, guys. It's only 6 o'clock.
Is English the primary language in South Africa?
It's one of 11.
I kind of figured it was 11.
It's one of 11, but it is my first language, so I should be able to speak it better. But we'll see how it is.
I'm American. We only have one language, and it's to butcher every other version of English possible. So, like, that's what we do around here.
Well, I do speak a very butchered version of Dutch and German.
Oh, those are fun.
Those are very fun. But it's also extremely fun for people to like, oh my God, speak a different language, and then you speak a different language, and they stare at you like, what just came out of your mouth? Because I have no clue what any of those words just meant, and it's just like, today is cloudy, or hello, how are you doing?
Like, I'm currently taking Norwegian here at the MSU, which is shout out to Rennes Jessup, the person that is in charge of the entirety of Scandinavian Studies. And my favorite thing that I found is "Jeg liker å hilse på," or which roughly translates to "I like to go out." and go to the park, essentially. But Norwegian's a very interesting language. There are, instead of our usual amount, our amount of alphabet, they have sounds instead. So they have the regular one, and then they have 3 additional ones that are sounds, which is quite interesting if you think about it.
It is very confusing getting into some of the Scandinavian languages. They're fun to learn and to hear, but trying to learn them, I did Nordic runes on the side for a while. It's extremely fun. It's so difficult. It is so difficult to actually learn because it's the case of like hieroglyphics. It doesn't exactly mean a letter or something. It's either a sound or a representation of something else, and you have to know what that representation is. Otherwise, you've completely lost the entire meaning of some scribbly lines on a page.
And that's the worst when you're trying to do the homework assignment and you're just like, what was I doing again?
When you haven't looked at it in 2 days, and then you sit down to look at it again, and you're just like, I have no clue what any of that means. However, I have the rest of the day to waste, so this is what we're going to do.
Been there, done that for sure. So Jordan, I gotta ask you a question about this. Our wonderful varsity team here. What are we expecting from them here? It looks like we're about to start, so I'd like to see if we can talk about what's going on in this game.
Well, we're expecting a lot of aerial play, as it is in the higher tiers of League of Legends. There's a lot of resets, there's a lot of passes, there's a lot of spiking up from the air. We are hoping for a very complex matchup. The best matchups we get are the even ones, obviously, where both teams are kind of on it. We're looking for some good goaltending from whoever can get near the goal, just to make sure that is safe, because at the end of the day, that is the win or lose part of the game, to be honest. And we are just hoping that we can get quite an interesting game from each side, just making sure that it's fair. Hopefully not too many demos.
Right.
I love seeing them, and they are fantastic, but it is one of the most annoying things.
We're coming in here, it looks like. I'm sorry to cut you off, Jordan, but we're about to start here as looks like we take possession here. Nice aerial move, and a quick score by Wubik. Holy shnikes here. That was fast.
That was a brilliant kickoff rebound there from Flo, who gets the demo off the rebound and then just senses it lovely up in the air for
simply lovely.
Wubik to just pop it in goal.
Okay, we're back at it, and nice save here by Drewstar.
Getting it round, but Illinois come back.
And then Illinois slam dunks it back in.
They come back. It's 2 really quick goals off the start. There's only 12 seconds.
This is going to be a very interesting game if this is only 2 goals in the first 12 seconds.
Yeah, if the game keeps up like this, it's going to be really good. But that's another part about League of Legends that not League of Legends, Rocket League, that gets...
Bro, it's Wednesday, not Tuesday.
It's Wednesday, it's not Tuesday. Hey, Aster makes the same mistakes when it comes
Shout out Aster.
Shout out Aster. He's on our production team at the moment.
They're wonderful people. Oh, Kine blows up Flo.
Kine gets the demo there. Illinois does have possession here, and they are challenging inside the corner, but we have good goaltending, good defense on our side.
Doing good work here. Here comes the counter. Oh, nope, I was wrong. Completely wrong about the counterattack. I apologize.
We tried, we got it, but Flo's managing to keep the goal clean, and Drew and Wubik are managing to put that pressure.
And then nice goal play by Tiny Spider.
That was very, very close. If that ball went anywhere up into the air.
Drew misses the spike. All right, we're on board with Kine here. Just trying to keep possession. Oh, Drewstar with a nice grab there.
Trying to center it. Wubik was not in position, unfortunately, to take advantage of that. But they are there's all the aerial play that we're seeing, trying to keep it up in the air, confuse them, and get it over to their side as much as possible.
Shout out to you, Dura, with your call of the century with the aerials here when we started this stream here. I mean, you've been wholeheartedly correct in this match so far.
The second you get to high tiers of Rocket
we almost
League,
had the center spike. Oh, nice save by Tiny Spider again, and he is really saving them here.
He is working absolute wonders on the goal there, making sure that this is about as even a game as we can hope for the next 3 minutes and a bit that we've got here on the
As the
clock.
immortal Macho Man Randy Savage says, "Where do you think you're going? I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime."
It does have 3 minutes of playtime.
Oh, nice counter by Corona, and he gets the goal. Impressive work there. It is, unfortunately, we're down 2-1 now.
We are down 2-1. It was a very good steal off of the top of Wubek, who was just trying to carry that ball down the center field to make an advantage. And Corona just jumped in there, got the nice little tap off the head, and it just lined up perfectly for that goal.
Yeah, shout out to Corona right there, I gotta say.
That was
Wubik we're looking for us to bounce back, and we almost do, but Tiny Spider with another amazing save. As Wubik catches it in midair, tries to recenter it. Drew Star sends it right over to the Illinois side. What do you think we have to do here to get this goal?
I genuinely think it's just catching Tiny Spider off guard at the moment. He is playing the goal defense extremely well here, and we're just not able to play
and there's
our
a nice
game.
score by Kind.
Illinois keeping up the pressure here against the Mavericks.
Oh, and it's 3-1 now, and you hate to see it.
You do hate to see it, but they are playing a very good game and managing to
I think
dodge
they're catching,
around.
and it looks like they're catching Minnesota State real off track here a little bit, just with the surprise sudden momentum here.
I think it's just
Oh,
purely...
Corona takes out Flo again.
It's part of the game. It's how it goes. But I think on the Illinois side, they just have momentum as the round goes on.
I'm assuming Rocket League is kind of like, oh, nice slam by Drew.
What a lovely double tap rebound from Drew there. Flo sets it up nicely for him, goes up into the air, gets it off the backboard, and just taps it into the goal.
Nothing Tiny Spider could do to try to stop that one.
Absolutely not. That's what we need to do. We need to get these plays that are just catching the other players off guard, because we are doing really well in our kickoffs and we are managing to keep our goal safe. We just need to keep doing that as long as we possibly can.
Oh, Flo takes out Spider, and Rubik gets the goal.
And that's exactly that. Catch.
Flo with one heck of an assist, too. That was impressive.
Just catching them up off guard as it goes. Perfectly played. Tying it up here. Yeah, they've got really nice goal celebrations going on here. Drew dribbling right over the head of Kind there from the corner. Wubik coming in with the demo and trying to punch it in, but Corona's there to save it. They are playing an aggressive game, that is for sure, to try and keep that in their advantage.
Nice dribble, unfortunately, just misses it.
Yeah, Wubik unfortunately not able to get the bounce there, but Flo's going up with the ball to try and set it up there for Kind, and it's just unfortunately unable to connect up in the air there.
Good job trying to center the ball here. Just not connecting.
Yeah, both teams are doing really good in getting their aerials set up and running. It's just who can get it executed better, with Drew just taking names on the board at the moment.
Oh, would you love to see it? 1 minute remaining. Oh, come on, Wubik, save it. Nice save by Wubik.
Brilliant save, getting across the goal where it needs to be. Now we need to try and get it up across. He's low on boost though, so we don't know how well this is going to go. And they get a lovely center and just a light tap there from Corona to get that goal. Yeah. Nothing we could do. Drew unfortunately missed the defensive plays there on the corner, and Corona just getting that ball absolutely where he wanted it to be. Yeah. Fighting fire with fire is Illinois Wesleyan at the moment. Oh, that was so very close there from Drew Star. They're keeping up the pressure here really well, but are they able to keep up their boost to keep the pressure running? And if we can get keep the ball in the air for this last goal here by Flo, trying to bring it in brilliantly. And that's first game goes to Illinois Wesleyan.
But it was a good effort by our Maverick team here. I gotta say, Rubik gets 2 goals, gets a nice save. True gets a goal and a save, and Flo with 3 assists. I gotta say, we're not doing too shabby right here. It's just sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, Illinois is playing extremely well. The Mavericks do have their setup. They're just not able to execute as I feel they're wanting to. Illinois just disrupting them a little bit too much.
For every 1 shot that Illinois Wesleyan shoots, it's 2 for a Maverick Esports. And sometimes in soccer, I assume it's like in Rocket League, sometimes the ball just doesn't want to go in.
Yeah, the shots on goal are in our favor, but it is the goals are the only thing that matters.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm going to talk a little bit of soccer right now. It's kind of like the PSG, the Paris Saint-Germain Barcelona match today, where Barcelona went down to 10 men and no, it was PSG that went down 10 and still came back and went on Barcelona.
Yeah, it is very much a topsy-turvy kind of game.
Despite Barcelona having the most shots on target.
Yeah, but we'll see what the Mavericks are going to do here, loading into the second match of tonight.
I gotta say, I'm enjoying the fact that I saw one of our members, I believe it's Flo, and it said Hawaiian shirt connoisseur. And I enjoy that little tidbit about his life right there.
Flo is always very well dressed. So is Art on the Smash team. If you're ever in the facility,
they're our resident memer here on the facility, and if you ever stop by the facility, just stop on by and give us a hi.
Yeah, if you're ever here, pop your head in, say hi. Everyone's friendly. We don't bite, I can promise you. However, you might get bitten by the computers. They can be a little bit aggressive from time to time.
They're toxic, I gotta say.
They are toxic.
They're about as toxic as a league player that hasn't left their computer in a few days.
Well, if you want to put it that way, they're about as toxic as a jungler main.
Yep.
That is having their entire team throwing, and I say that lovingly as a support main, who will
sweaty over here all of a sudden.
who will forever complain about not getting ganked, because it is always the jungler's fault.
Always.
The same way.
Let's get us back on track here. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, my name is Old Van Dorf, or better known as Colin in some circles, and I'm joined today by Durakitty, or Jordan.
Yeah, we are here in the chairs. We're watching some Rocket League. We've got a slight pause at the moment to try and figure out some technical issues.
You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it.
Because that was such a good match, too. We were having such a good match. Unfortunately, we were down 1-0.
We are down at the moment. We played a really close game against Illinois Wesleyan. 2 extremely quick goals off the start, and then the game just slowing down slightly as it continued.
Methodical as time went on.
Yeah, everyone was playing for their setups. They were playing for their aerials. They were playing for the goals that they were trying to get. It was just. It looks like we're getting into the second match here.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we're starting now as Rubik is trying to get a shot on target. But Tiny Spider with a nice save again.
He is absolutely fantastic. He is a tiny spider, and he does have a web over that goal, and nothing is getting past him tonight.
The Tiny Spider, that is a brown recluse right there. Venomous and powerful, despite the small rank.
Or, if you're in Africa, we would call them a daddy long legs. And I used to.
With the slammed up put in right there, and it's 1-0 Mavericks. Sorry to distract you about the daddy water.
No, it's all good. The game starts off quite well in our favor with that 1-0 lead. We are back. We are going again. We do, I believe, that is our kickoff win there. Flo just trying to dribble it through, get that center. It's not quite where Drew wants it to be, but he
almost scores regardless. Nice save again by Corona, as Corona taken out by Wubik.
They are playing a great defensive game here by Wesleyan, but it is not good enough. Flo with that brilliant jump in, to get that second goal and put the Mavericks 2-0 to start the game. That is what we want to see, and that is where we want to be.
Line shirt connoisseur Flo right there, making sure that he gets the foot back.
Yeah, Flo just working it absolutely brilliantly there. Demo there from Corona off of Drew with Rubik to collect the ball and keep it going up the field.
Well, and then the response by Flo on Tiny Spider. And we get another one by Drew Star. Holy shnikes, we are blowing them out now.
We are blowing them. We are blowing them up, and we are blowing the ball into the goal to make sure that we stay ahead 3-0 here. What a brilliant little setup there from Flo's demo, actually, to open that goal up for Drew.
Yeah, it was very impressive work by Flo. And we get some aerial dribbling by Drew Star over here. Dribbles it over. Oh, misses the center barely. You hate to see it. But Rubik's there to stop Con from getting the counterattack.
Yeah, the Illinois Wesleyan team are trying as much as they can. Drew just barely missing off the post there. Corona with a brilliant save there from Rubik, and we have the pressure, and Wesleyan is not able at the moment to respond in kind.
Of course you say it, unfortunately they're coming on the counterattack, but as I say it, we're coming on the counterattack. This is a very interesting last 30 seconds here, I'm going to say.
It has been a very interesting, quick play of game. Possession mostly is an outside, and we are trying our absolute best to get this ball back into their half and towards their goal.
Nice aerial work by Corona to keep the ball on the Maverick side here. But it's too little too late as we get the ball centered and Drew just misses. Flo also just misses.
It is once again a brilliant defense there from Illinois Wesleyan. Drew up in the air, trying to get it near.
And Drew smacked the spider. Drew got the spider.
Drew got the spider. Rubik was not able to connect there on the setup from Drew there, but Rubik with the ball, bringing it up and trying to move it forward.
Oh, this is looking good, but unfortunately just missed. I'd like to say we just missed a frag from Drew on Corona. He got his vaccine.
He did get his vaccine, hopefully, and decided that Corona did not need to be there anymore.
Tiny Spider trying to close up defense, but it's just not nice. Oh, they get centered. Tiny with a nice way to get it out of the center.
Yeah, there was no one there, unfortunately, from the Mavericks to connect with that ball as it came down onto the field there.
Rubik with a nice job sending it back into the Illinois Wesleyan side. As Flo gets it, hits it back, tries to center it, and stops the center. It's very impressive work here by Illinois Wesleyan.
Yeah, Illinois has their defense up. Floyd in.
And Rubik with a slam dunk.
Rubik in there to challenge the ball against, I believe that was Corona. Oh no, Tiny Spider. He let one slip through his net. One got through his net. That is brilliantly well done, and essentially bullying the ball into the back of the net there for the Mavericks.
Oh, it is 4-0. This has been a very good response by Maverick Esports after losing the very first game in the round.
Yeah, it was a very close game. They managed to get back and going as it is, and we have got an extremely strong lead.
Oh, nice slam by Tide.
As we're talking about how well we're doing, the Illinois Wesleyans get the ball back, get it set up properly, and Rubik just unable to get the ball back there.
Missed it. It looked like, I think he miscalculated it in the air by just a fraction of an inch, and sometimes that's all you need.
That is sometimes all you need. Also, shout out.
Corona finds Craig Drew again.
Quick shout out to Praxidlek. I'm pronouncing that name horrendously. We are butchering them. Saying you do an amazing job, Dorf, and that you should get a raise. And
I'm not getting paid for this, so please, if you want me to get paid, please contact me here at the Esports Center, and maybe, just maybe, my financial dreams will come true.
maybe your financial dreams will come true.
Don't let your financial dreams be dreams.
Make them a reality here at Mavericks Esports. I don't know if we're actually allowed to be saying that, but make your esports dream come true.
I'm glad I'm being able to donate my time here. This has been a blast. Thank you, Pinch. Thank you so much for the kind words.
Oh yeah, no, it is absolutely wonderful to get in here today. Just so we can get in, we can cast, and just have so much fun.
Drew picks up the air dribble, sends it back into there. Flo gets Corona, and Drew gets Tiny Spider. It's 2v1, it's 3v1 on this.
Double demos and unable to convert that into a goal. The ball was just stuck in the corner there. Unfortunately, it seemed like Rubik ran out of boots, so was not able to get up into the air. We hate to see it happen. It is just, unfortunately, the way of the game. Wubik trying here again, but Kine with the last-minute save, and Drew.
Holy shnikes!
Drew coming in there, just trying to get that ball pressured in.
9. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5.
And
Quarters and we get the win!
game's down. What a brilliantly strong comeback there from the Mavericks to bring in that game 4-1.
And that's how you answer back, kids.
That is how you answer back. It was a brilliantly close game for game number 1 of this match for a 4-3. Correct, if against Illinois Wesleyan.
First game, yeah.
But the Mavericks coming back, answering with a dominant 4-1, just keeping up the pressure, not letting Illinois get the ball over to their
look
side.
at the shot differential. I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but it is. We got 14 to 2 shots. So it's impressive that Illinois Wesleyan got even one with only 2 shots on goal.
Yeah, but
compared to our 14.
It's also just showing the pressure that the Mavericks were able to keep up in the game and how much possession they kept of the ball to make sure that Illinois was not able to do anything.
Impressive work by Maverick Esports here.
Very, very good work from the Mavericks. We're hoping to get into Game 3 quite quickly. It is 1-1. We are quite fair and even, and this is looking to be a very spicy match.
This is spicier than the Ghost Pepper Chili Challenge here.
I gotta try that at some point.
No, thanks. I value my tongue's safety.
I don't. I have 3 tubs of habanero peppers in my fridge, and I am just waiting to use it.
All right, let's see how spicy we open with this. Hopefully it's a frag as Drew hits the ball. Oh, there's a frag. Say its name and it appears.
Flo gets Corona.
Tiny Spider tries to get a shot off, but Wubik gets the save. Nicely done. As we get a nice centering here by Drew Star.
Drew, Flo, and Wubik trying to keep up the pressure here against Illinois Wesleyan. Nothing coming of it just yet. Drew missing that little dive in from the area, but
Nice centering by Wubik, but no one was there to get the receive there.
Yeah, no one was there to help Wubik. Kine is out of boost at the moment, but he's doing all that he can to try and get that ball into the Mavericks net.
Drew Star frags the Spider again.
He is out for blood against the Spider. Well, I guess I should say he's out for oil.
He's out for oil here, yeah. He's a little arachnophobic, it looks like, but Wubik just misses the shot.
He did as much as he could there. Flo and Drew Star bringing it back in. Flo with the demo, Drew centering it there. Wubik goes up, and he just lovely slams that home to make sure that is a 1-0 lead to the start of this game. And that is what we want to see from the Mavericks, an aggressive game.
You just need to kick it to your striker and let him get the ball in the net.
Absolutely. You just need...
The equivalent for Maverick Esports of Lionel Messi with that shot.
I would say, I would liken that more so to Ronaldo, because that was just purely powerful. It wasn't necessarily the most skillful play you've seen. I say that as that was just unlucky there from the Mavericks. Wubik, I believe, doing everything he can there just to stop that ball, but it just bounces in between the posts, and Kine just coming in to finish that off, and that was a bit unfortunate there. That is the boop and droop indeed.
Oh, nice break by Flo. He really does not like that Spider.
He does not like that Spider at all.
Illinois Wesleyan trying to figure out a way to answer this game. Oh, and there's Kine with the frag on Flo.
I think they figured out that the only way to answer that game is to go for oil just as much as the Mavericks are currently.
Usually there's a term called sagre for sagre, but I guess it's which translates to blood for blood, but in this case it's oil for oil.
I believe tire for tire
That better.
is a good way to put it, or windshield for windshield if you want to keep it eye for an eye as we go here. But the Illinois Wesleyan Titans, I believe, is what they are, what their esports team is, keeping the pressure here against the Mavericks. And
oh, nice centering, and Flo with the slam. Nice assist by Drew Star getting it centered.
Drew just bringing it in from the corner. Wubik getting it into the corner there for Drew. Drew popping it out. All 3 players on the Maverick side in perfect harmony and synchrony as they get that second goal to take the lead. And this is a very, very tight match here from the Mavericks.
smell like I haven't showered in a few days because oh my goodness, and I'm interrupted by Wubik. Holy shnikes.
As I say, it's a tight match. Rubik just decides, I'm going to go over the entire team, past Corona, and what a lovely, lovely goal there. Tiny Spider once again letting the ball past his net.
Shout out to Rubik right there, looking like a prime West Harden, going, no, I got the ball, fam. Let's get this in the hole.
Exactly. He picked it up. He's like, this is mine. I'm doing with what I want, and you cannot stop me.
Nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do at that point.
There is nothing you can do at that point. Flo's trying to implement that again. Not
looking for inspiration. Oh, nice shot by Wubik, and it is 4-1 now. And if you're Illinois Wesleyan, it is not looking good for you with 2.5 to go here.
Yeah, they tried all that they could there from Illinois Wesleyan, but it just was not enough. Flo getting that ball where it needs to be, Drew bouncing it off the wall, and you just have Wubik there to finish it off.
Again? Oh, no. I was hoping for Winston here. Nice center work here by Wubik. Get back in. Drew Star misses the shot, but Flo tries to get it back in. Lovely shot by Wubik to get back in the zone.
Drew and Wubik just playing that aerial game to make sure that the Illinois Wesleyan team cannot touch it. That
Wubik almost does it all by himself again. Timed with a nice save though, gotta say. Drew Star with a good shot.
Drew keeping up that pressure. Flo just trying to make sure that they don't have anything going for them. And that was so close there from Wubik. And from Drew, that was a brilliant touch there from Kine to keep that out of the goal.
Oh, and there's a frag by Flo on Corona. He definitely got his Corona shot again.
Yeah, he is trying to make sure that it is definitely something staying back in 2020.
Yeah.
So we don't have to suffer that all through again. Wubik.
Oh, I was going to say Wubik with the center, but he gets the goal instead anyway.
Give Wubik the gauntlet. He's doing it himself. Just a one-man army to make sure that the Mavericks take this 5-1 lead. And I think the Spider has lost a few too many bits of his web.
There's too many. I think he's missing a leg. There's a fang missing. Some Penumbra's gone. Like, it is not looking good.
It is not looking good for Tiny Spider. He had a brilliant start to this game, but the Mavericks are just able to...
Singled him out and just took him out.
Yeah, they took him out. They have his number, and they're just making sure that he is on hold.
He's this game's equivalent of the car in Cars that Rex that goes, I can still race.
He, Lemons. The Lemons from Cars 2?
No, it's the first one when they get the first big accident with Lightning McQueen and then takes all the lead.
Yeah, but Cars 2 was the Lemons trying to fight back with Olin Oil, if I remember correctly from that. Flo trying there to get another goal. Match it with...
At what point does it PM for us to get more goals here?
There is no such thing. It is like in League of Legends when you camp the fountain.
Just being straight disrespectful to these Titans here.
Exactly. Or in, I wish you could do this in iRacing, wave at the other cars as you lap them going around the track.
Yeah, it's called flashing your headlights.
Yeah, but, well, true.
That's also indicating, hey, I'm here. Please don't turn into me. I kind of want to be in this race.
But that...
Nice job by Tiny Spider to get the ball centered. Ooh, Corona. Tiny Spider!
Oh, Tiny Spider just with a lovely tap there. Good setup from Corona to keep the ball in the air where the Mavericks can't touch it.
And the Spider caught the fly here for that goal. It's 5-2 Mavericks right now.
Rubik did manage to get a tire on that ball, but it was just too late in response there.
Yeah, nice job, Onana.
Good try. Very good try.
Flo with a nice receipt. Oh, yeah, baby.
Flo and Wubik answering back immediately off the kickoff just to get a lovely quick goal in there from the Mavericks.
Show dominance, and he flipped the Lazy River down to Cowboy Town.
It's 7
Not making these up, I swear.
It's 7 seconds on the clock. It is 6-2. This is a definite Game 3 victory here from the Mavericks.
So 2-1, and I think we're trying to go for one more. Nice job by Flo trying to get in center.
They're keeping the ball in the air. They want this extra goal.
And that's it. For this one, it is we take it down 6-2 on this game, and we are up 2-1.
Yeah, Drew Star getting the tactician there, all those senses. He played a brilliantly assisting game there to make sure that Flo and Wubik especially with those 4 goals just absolutely dominating that third
Once again,
match.
if you look at the stat sheet, we were up. We got 12 shots on goal versus their 5, and it just was pure dominance by this Maverick esports team here.
That is exactly how it was. Illinois came back stronger in that third game compared to what they were playing in that second game, but they need another game 1 performance here to try and tie it up against Mavericks to drag this night out a little bit longer.
So, Jordan, please tell me. I'm not very astute on this. Is it first to 5 and that's it, or are we doing multiple rounds?
We are playing a best of 5 first to 3 today, if my memory is correct. So this could very...
Correct us if we're wrong. Oh, best of 7.
Best of 7, first to 5. So we have quite a few more games on our hands here.
Into it here. Sorry to not look at you here, but we're getting back into it. But with Maverick Esports getting driven the ball in, getting it centered very nicely here. But there's Kine with a nice job of saving the ball here.
Kine just trying to keep up the pressure, relieve his team so they can recuperate.
Yes, Drew, release the Wubik.
Release the Wubik. That is definitely going to become a thing, as long as you are casting that.
It's going to be the thing that I stick with here. I love it's amazing. Oh, Wubik, there he goes. He's being
shut down by Corona there. Unfortunately, Drew.
There's too much Corona there. Almost gets the save as Tiny Spider gets the goal. Nicely done by Illinois Wesley and Titans here, answering pretty strongly here with 4 minutes 20 seconds to go.
That was a very strong start to that second half. The Mavericks.
Wow.
The Mavericks tried to do what they could, but the Titans are Titan, unfortunately.
Well, there's a reason it's best of 7 here. Nice goal again by Kine, and you hate to see it as a Maverick Esports fan.
That was a very quick off the shot, off rip, Kine getting that double bounce, and there was unfortunately nothing that could be done there as Wubik parked himself in front of the goal.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's just that's the way it goes. Let's see if we can get a good response here. Flo loses the tip off here.
Yeah, Kine getting that ball up into the corner to try and get a corner. Wubik just keeping the pressure up.
Oh, nice save by the Spider. If he wasn't there, that's probably a goal. Ooh, Wubik!
Release the Wubik. You've said it. He's done it. He got the ball where it needed to be. Flo, once again, just setting him. Heck of an assist there from Flo. Wubik just tapping it in, bringing out the black rose.
You gotta give it a tap. Tap,
Exactly. Just tap it in.
That's 2-1. Illinois Wesley and Titans over Mavericks with 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go here.
Yeah, it is anyone's game at the moment.
Nice job, Wubik.
Wubik, clean, classic save, but Illinois is keeping up the pressure, so we'll have to see how well the Mavericks manage to sustain them.
Breaks out in the corner there.
It does indeed. Drew Star trying to get the ball over. Corona saying no, and I think.
Ooh, nice response by Flo to get it back into the Titan side here.
Wubik trying to style on them and do it all himself and get that ball out of their possession.
Nice job by Flo to receive it. Wubik, what are you doing?
Wubik unfortunately missing the ball there, but I think that would have been making it head the wrong way, and that's not what we're trying to do. Flo just trying to keep up the...
That's not what I meant by releasing the Wubik, okay?
Release the Wubik and immediately scores an own goal. That would be so sad. But Wubik and Drew trying to get something on here. Drew looks like he just missed that ball. Flo keeping it out there.
Oh, nice job by Flo keeping it out as we try to get it back centered.
Wubik winning that off of Corona there to keep the ball in the Mavericks' possession. Drew trying to get it into that corner so he can get a set up.
Nice job there by the Titans trying to get it back and getting it back in the Mavericks zone. As Flo is trying to do his best dribble maneuvers here.
Yeah, they are doing what they can.
Thank you.
Drew was in there. That ball was not going anywhere near the goals. He is now trying to put on the pressure, but he's gone a little...
Nice right there with a nice getting it off his hands here.
Yeah, nice little tap there just to disrupt that play.
Ooh, nice centering by Wubik. Is Wubik going to finish it by himself? No, Kine with a heck of a save.
Kine taking over for the Tiny Spider, keeping that goal
Ooh,
nice and clean.
Corona. Love to see it here.
Wubik going up, catching the ball. The demos have started to appear.
Sending a message, fragging the spider again.
We are going for oil, folks, and hopefully that is...
It's a tie game here, but it's, the shot is too high by Flo right there.
It is unfortunate. As long as they can keep the defense, and Kine gets such a good tap off the ball in the corner there. All the way from their own half just to get it past Flo. He tried, he did all that he could.
And sometimes it's just not good enough as Kine makes a heck of a goal. It is 3-1 with a minute and 44 to go here.
It is...
Rubik wins the tip-off, but Tiny Spider gets good response for it.
Tiny Spider just doing what he can.
He's playing exactly like he did the first game, I gotta say. It's pretty impressive work.
Yeah, the defense from Illinois Wesleyan is much stronger this game, and the Mavericks aren't able to overwhelm them as we have done in the last 2 rounds here. But we are doing our absolute best.
Send it, Wubik. Yeah. Oh, nice job by Corona to keep it back in the Maverick area. Wubik with a nice response, but Kine sends it back in and almost gets it centered.
Yeah, Flo and Wubik and Drew here doing as much as they can to get a goal, to get a little bit closer to tying this match up and continuing the lead.
Tiny Spider with the slam dunk, and it's 4-1, and this is not looking good for us, guys.
I'm pretty sure the ball was in that corner for a solid 45 seconds to a minute there and just
like it.
did not go anywhere. And that was just unfortunate timing there from Maverick Esports.
And if you're the Mavericks, what do you got to do here? Do you have to pull Taco Fall out of the goalpost here, aka Tiny Spider?
I just think that with the Mavericks here, they're just not able to keep possession of the ball. They need to get pressure and flow in their game properly.
Yeah, and sometimes the way you got to do it, Flo trying to get it, at least gets a momentum goal here and same with Wubik.
Yeah, they are doing everything that they can.
Oh, nice save.
But unfortunately, I think with 30 seconds on the clock and almost 4 goals to make
Flo
up.
with the save of a century here. A century, not the century.
Yeah, I don't think it is enough from the Mavericks to win this game,
no,
unfortunately.
But at this point, you need to get a nice positive way to start the next round. Get a goal. Show them that you're not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah. This will tie it up here, it seems, for the Illinois Wesleyan Titans.
This is the greatest comeback in esports history here.
That would be Rocket League history to make up that many goals in that small amount of time.
I think that's that's it. Illinois Wesleyan Titans take this one 4-1.
4-1 there for the Titans, tying it up 2-2 in this series. And you can just see there, we've been talking about it every time we get out of game. They had more shots.
Yep.
They had the goals. They had the possession.
The ball was in their possession longer than anybody else, longer than we had it. And sometimes that's the way it's going to go. Luckily, it's the 7 and then best of 3. So hopefully Maverick Esports can bounce back here.
Hopefully they can bounce back here. We only need a few more games, but so do the Titans to draw out this series. And this is the case of Rocket League. You either get a 5-0 sweep or it just lasts forever.
That would be a 4-0 sweep if it's best of 7.
Right, it would be a 4-0 sweep. That is
baseball. It's baseball playoff season, and I'm really hoping that the Yankees lose. Shout out the Yankees losing.
I'll be 100% honest. I've watched one baseball game in my entire life. It was the Milwaukee Brewers in the Brewers home stadium, and it was, I think, quite confidently the most boring thing I've ever watched in my entire life.
Obviously, you weren't doing it right.
Well, I was 14 years old and couldn't do it correctly.
You weren't doing it right.
But we are not watching baseball today. We are watching
Rocket League.
Rocket League, and I think we are having some slight lobby issues at the moment, and it might take us a little bit longer to get into this next match. But it is tied all 2-2. We need 2 more games on each side to win. It is a very, very close match, even with 2 absolutely dominating rounds from the Mavericks. Although the Illinois State Titans Illinois Wesleyan, not Illinois State, sorry about that. did get a very dominating last match there for that 4-1, and we are back.
And we're going to see how Maverick Esports responds to that stunning and devastating defeat in that last game.
Yeah,
Ooh, Drew with the
Drew
Spider
trying.
with the save.
Spider has once again built up his net. Flo goes
Flo.
up, and Wubik with the assist there from Flo to get a nice early goal there for the Mavericks.
Finding his way into the goal with a nice job finding his flow in the game. That's why they call him Flo.
That is why they call him Flo. He knows where it needs to be. He reads the flow of the game, and he just goes with it.
Yeah, Wubik with another frag. Let's keep this up.
Wubik going again for oil onto Kine here. Drew trying to keep the pressure up here, but not able to get up to that ball. Wubik.
Center. But Kine stops it from getting completely centered. Nice
Yeah.
done by Illinois Wesleyan. As Wubik takes down Kine again.
Wubik is...
and Corona responds by taking out Drew Star.
It has become a bit of an oil bath here on the championship
Tires
fields.
strewn about the play field here.
Tires are everywhere. There is glass on the field, but they are
Clean
still
up
playing.
aisle 8.
Clean up aisle 8 indeed. With Tiny Spider once again getting a lovely goal.
Center. Oh no! And Illinois Wesleyan Titans get the equalizer they need with just over 4 minutes to go here.
All of our players were on their side of the map. It was clean and easy. Just get it pointing in the right direction.
Nice simple counterattack right there by those Titans.
Yes, but it's still 1-1. We have 4 minutes on the clock here. It is anybody's game. We're just hoping it's the Mavericks game here tonight.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Tiny Spider sending it into the Maverick area here. Flo tries to get it out of there and send it back over to the Titans area, but it's working. Flo's got it. Could center it here for a nice shot by Wubik. Please let me say my favorite thing in the history of Rocket League.
The new catchphrase, release the Wubik, let him go and do his thing, and I think they're trying to do everything possible.
Illinois Wesleyan doing exactly what they need to, which is neutralize Wubik in the air and counterattack whenever they're able to, as they're doing exactly that.
Oh, doing the best he can. That was very well defended there from Illinois Wesleyan, and they are on the countback. They hit the crossbar there. They're trying to get into this goal, but they just cannot.
Oh, there it is. Unfortunately, they can't. The slam dunk with a nice assist by Tiny Spider, but in the air.
Yeah, that was brilliantly tapped, and a lot of unfortunate misses on both sides to get that ball where it needed to be for the respective teams, but there's still plenty of time for the Mavericks to come out and tie this game at the bare minimum. Yeah, Wubik playing really well here, keeping up that defensive line, but the Wesleyan Titans are keeping up the pressure and not letting that aerial game of the Mavericks dominate. As I say that, Flo just comes in and absolutely sets up a brilliant goal there. Well done, Wubik. Flo has helped Wubik out with so many goals. Wubik, it is nice to see it go back the other way. These are team players playing a team game.
A look from our wonderful production team. It sounds like we're going to be switching to Rainbow Six Siege here in less than 5 minutes. So hopefully we can at least see finish the round, I hope.
Yeah, at 7 o'clock we'll be swapping over to Rainbow Six Siege. We'll definitely get through the end of this match. And it's unfortunate because this is a great game that's developing here. I'm so glad I'm well past those days. And we could not, unfortunately, release Wubik all the way, just losing it at the end of the dribble there. But the Mavericks stopping the counterattack from Illinois Wesleyan and keeping that pressure up. Drew's getting the bounce. Wubik just barely missing. That was such a good save once again from Tiny Spider. That was a brilliant setup there from Drew.
Where would Illinois Wesleyan be without the Tiny Spider on their side of the field?
They would be in a much worse position at the moment. This match would probably be over. Tiny Spider is once again playing defensively brilliant. Illinois Wesleyan trying to keep up the pressure, but they just cannot connect. Perfect little save there. Wubik trying to get it back. Flo on challenging it in the air there. With Illinois Wesleyan back trying to push the ball.
All right, nice job by Corona to send it back into the Mavericks zone here. As
Drew punting it back to Illinois. It is just
neither team wants it in their defensive area, and it is very obvious to see. I know I'm saying something very obvious here, but it is impressive the way the rate of this ball is going back and forth on each side.
It is becoming a game of volleyball instead of tennis, and Drew almost getting the bounce there. But
release the Wubik!
Able to respond, bouncing off Corona there bouncing off Tiny Spider in goal, and Wubik just coming on, saying thank you very much. I'll take that. 18 seconds left on the round. Can Illinois Wesleyan tie it up in the dying moments of this round?
Quite frankly, I hope not. But you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Tiny Spider does a little bit of a weave to get the ball back, that little fly back into the net.
Yeah, we had 2 goals in the opening 12 minutes of our round. Illinois Wesleyan only need 1 in the dying last second, and it is Mavericks to take Game 5 here of the series and to go up 3-2. And that was a brilliantly even game, but the Mavericks just coming up on top with that pressure.
And Wubik contributing to all 3 goals here with his 1 goal, 2 assists, and 2 saves, and 4 shots, looking very impressive here. Yeah. I gotta say, and we once again got the lead in the goal score here.
Yeah, the Mavericks keeping up the pressure, getting that lead in the series, hopefully, and we'll try to keep you updated on where that series does eventually go, on what we want to do. It was a very, very close match.
And as we're leaving Rocket League, I'd like to say shout out to the varsity team doing a very good job of holding Illinois Wesleyan to a 3-2 deficit there.
Yeah, it was a very, very close game by both sides. Everyone's playing fantastically.
And in production, I swear, if I don't get an update, at least minimally, about this game, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Well,
don't disappoint the old man, kids. Please don't.
Don't disappoint the old man. He will have something to say about it.
And something we'll say will be, why?
Why? Just a little why. Hopefully,
one tear rolls down my cheek as we're getting ready to switch back to Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah.
Has it been 10 years for that game right now? Am I seeing that right? Am I that old?
I have no. It has been a very long time because Rainbow Six Siege was the first ever esports that I properly managed to get into way back in the days where Pengu was on G2 and absolutely dominating on Smoke, which is the whole reason why I started playing Rainbow Six, and specifically Smoke on defense. We are going to be cutting off for a second here, folks, to bring you back Rainbow Six Siege. We will be back shortly.
Do not go anywhere.
Exactly. Don't go anywhere, unless it's to the bathroom or to grab a drink or a snack or something. But make sure you come back as soon as possible so we can give you some
I'm very lonely. Please come back to your friends.
I'm here, Dorf. We're here on the desk.
Thanks, Dura. Okay, we'll take it back over to commercials, and we'll see you when we get back.